I've been a teacher in the South Burlington School District for over 30 years. I have taught in all 3 elementary schools and have been in the Chamberlain community for 20 years. I've also lived in the Chamberlain community since 1980. I have therefore had a considerable amount of time to witness the changing dynamics of the airport and military aircraft during both my workday and at home. The possibility of the F-35s entering this landscape is truly troubling. As a teacher of young children, I'm concerned about the impact of the noise of military jets on young children's hearing. I cannot count the number of times I have been on the playground when the military jets have gone overhead, only to have children cover their ears in distress. I've experienced over the years a few children who were so upset to the point of tears by the noise. We not only hear the noise, but we feel the vibrations caused by the sound. In the classroom, it is now a reality that at least twice daily our learning is interrupted by the noise of aircraft that cause us to stop what we are doing until the noise subsides. Too often, we give the least consideration to those with the softest voices. In this instance, the young, the poor, the immigrant families in our neighborhoods perhaps have the least say about this decision and yet will be impacted the most. Every week, another group of local business people who stands to gain financially take out another ad in the free press to convince us that it is in everyone's best interest for the F-35s to come to our neighborhood, not theirs.
That's right.
I sincerely hope that the Air Guard can be persuaded to consider the needs of all our residents in making a decision with possibly devastating effects on the health and safety of the most vulnerable among us. Sincerely, Catherine Boole.
Made that sound. Would have been a good photo. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Oh no! The F-35 has got to go, hey, hey! Oh no! The F-35 has got to go! Oh no! The F-35 has got to go!
Senator Leahy and all those who will listen know basing the F-35 at Burlington International Airport. That the money that is proposed to be spent on the F-35 would be better spent helping returning veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan. Would be better spent to shore up Social Security and food stamps and Medicare and Medicaid and education and all the other important needs of this country that are being unmet. Let's tell Senator Leahy, no way, Jose, to the F-35.
Look at Eileen. Look at how happy Eileen is.
No F-35! Save our skies! 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 No F-35!
They have a 95-year-old woman dragging next to her. She's good. What did he say? There's a long way down that hill. I'm having a glass
George Cross. Thank you. He's a Vermont House Representative from Winooski and Burlington. And he'll speak to you. Thank you.
First of all, thank you all for coming out today. It's a wonderful crowd. It's a great time. Maybe someone will finally listen to what we have to say.
Yay!
I want to point out Joanna Cole standing here, who's a legislator that's worked with me on this issue and other issues. Patsy French from Randolph is also here in the crowd. I think she just went in the store, but I'm not sure. And also there are other legislators who have helped with the F-35 issue. Jill Karonsky, all right, whatever her name is. Maida Townsend, Chris Pearson, Kurt McCormick, and of course David Zuckerman that you heard this morning. I want to just quickly play a little game with you called He Said, She Said. Except we're going to do it in They Say and the Air Force Says. You can help me out as we go through this. They say,
And the Air Force says.
Okay. Let me do the they say first. They say there is no problem living in the 65 decibel daylight average zone. The Air Force says the 65 decibel day-night average zone is considered incompatible with residential use.
That's right.
They say noise does not affect property values. The Air Force says property values usually decrease from 0.5% to 2% per decibel increase in cumulative noise.
They say.
The F-35A noise will be similar to the current F-16. The F-35A will be 3 to 4 times louder than the F-16. The F-35A will bring thousands of jobs. The Air Force says with 18 planes, there will be no increase in jobs. With 24 planes, the workforce will gain 266 part-time traditional guardsmen's jobs. They say without the F-35A, the Vermont National Guard will disappear.
The
Air Force says if the F-35A does not come to Burlington, the current mission will continue. And most importantly, they say politics will play no part. The Air Force says, repeat that again, the Air Force says other basic factors, but are not limited to aircraft, include aircraft production, government budget constraints, national defense policy, and political considerations. Whoa! We need to stop this now.
Thank you so much for being here today. This day is so important day that none of us should not stay home without coming today to the Church Street and come and stop the F-35. From the new American background came from a war-zone country where the jet fly over me for 16 years. This F-35 is going to scare me out of Burlington, Vermont. Now the question on whether to stop F-35 or not to stop it is a simple answer. If our leaders and we right here care about our own vulnerable people and the future of our children, the future of our grandchildren, the future of our kids, and the future of people living in Burlington, Winooski, and South Burlington, then we must stop F-35. Now, let me give you a quick example so that this is a truly example. One guy from the New American community came from a war-torn zone, and this Jet 16 that we currently have fly over, and the kid fell down thinking that we were at the war. Now, when we bring in the F-35, what it's going to do is going to affect negatively these communities, the poor people and the New American community that came from other countries. People like you and I cannot be affected because we can flee out of this Vermont and go to somewhere because we can afford to do that. But we shouldn't do that. We have to care about our own people, and we must stop this. A good people and a good leader must care about his own people, not his pocket.